It's just like Grandpa Joe told me. Go to college or you'll be digging ditches. Well, Grandpa, I went to college. In all reality, this ditch is for a septic tank that I'm building for my tiny house. And I just hit clay. So for this 3-chamber DIY septic system, you're gonna need 3 55-gallon open top barrels. So the rule of thumb is every 5 feet you want it to be sloped an inch. That's pretty. As you can see, is I put sand down under these chambers and I tamped them down. This is the leach barrel. This is going to be the leach barrel, and under this sand is about a foot of rock that I just got natively around the property. And I live in the Mojave Desert, so I mean, if I could find rock, anybody can. It took me about 2 days to collect enough rock to put in under this leach barrel. And I also, since there won't be a wall dividing the leach barrel from the other chambers, what I'm going to do to sustain the rock around once this has holes in it, to sustain the rock around it, I bought this wire mesh. I forget the gauge, but I bought this wire mesh, and I'm going to put the leach barrel inside of here and stack rocks around it. Plus, I'm going to backfill it with mostly sand because we have a lot of clay, and I'm sure if they did a perk test, the clay wouldn't soak up that poop water. But it's actually going to be treated, so whatever's coming out of this leach barrel will be pretty decently clean. So this inlet tee, the one coming from your structure to the first chamber, the inlet side, the bottom one's going to be 11. This is going to be 3 inches. Your outlet tee on your first chamber is 6 inches and 14 inches. Your second chamber going into your leach barrel is going to be 9 inches on top, 9 inches on the bottom. They're always going to be level once you put them in the barrels. The reason they're different sizes is because, rule of thumb, when it's flowing this way, this one's going to be 3 inches lower on your barrel than that one. And this one's going to be 3 inches lower than that one. So first chamber, inlet, outlet, 3 inches lower than that one, and then 3 inches lower on that one. And also, the tops of these, you only want them 2 inches from the top of your barrel. I hope that makes sense. It successfully overflowed into the next chamber. Let's see if it successfully goes from the second chamber to the leach tank. Now it's successfully going to the leach tank. Successfully going to the leach tank from the second chamber. Overflow. Check. With any septic system, gravity is your main driver. Since water has mass, gravity pulls that mass and water finds its lowest point.